Go for it.
Okay, so for 1,000 Rocket League credits, we got Gotcha Peter for the winner of it.
Hey.
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Esports College and Career Pathways we are dedicated to helping gamers, players really improve their game, whether at the collegiate level like we are today or as a career.
So go to your buddy and be like, hey, I got paid to play video games and get good grades. What did you get money for?
We really want to give a foundation for gamers to come in, express themselves in their own way, give them a competitive base setting, and provide them with the equipment necessary to, thrive in that competitive setting.
We looked at the resources that are available, and even yesterday I was talking to parents and players, and they didn't even know there were varsity teams at the college level, let alone that there's scholarships. So we took upon ourselves that we really want to put together these combines, not just like Rocket League we're doing now, but we're doing League of Legends in 2 weeks, and beyond that we're probably going to do Fortnite, to really give resources and a recruitment tool for the colleges, but really to get these players in front of the right people at the right time.
Hi, hello, and welcome everybody to the Golden Coast Invitational, sponsored by Esports College and Career Pathways. My name is Artie, and I will be your host and your play-by-play caster for this week. You got some great collegiate Valorant action, including schools from all over North America. This is the third week of our 9-week event that will showcase the great talent that the collegiate scene has to offer. We are sponsored by Esports College and Career Pathways. They support the collegiate esports community, and this invitational is only one way that they help college esports programs and players. They also sponsor The Hive, which supports women's colleges across the U.S. For more information, please follow them on social media and visit their website, esportsccp.gg. And make sure to follow ArtU Esports here on Twitch so you don't miss out on any of the action in the weeks to come. We're going to kick things off with 2 scheduled matches for today. Our first match, which is going to be out of the Central Mountain West Division. UC Riverside Highlander Gaming A team. The first few weeks of this tournament are going to be played in a best-of-1 format and will be played in a round-robin, with the teams with the best records moving on into the playoffs, which will begin in November. These schools aren't just here for bragging rights and competition, though. The first place will go home with $1,000 and title of Golden Coast Invitational Champions. The second place will go home with $500 and third with $250. We have a great show for you guys, so let's hone in on today's first match between the UNT Eagles Green and Boise State Esports. The UNT Eagles Green are going to be leading with Huxta, Fader, Clairvoyance, Queso, and Prime DM. This team is stacked with Immortal and Radiant players and should be bringing an extremely competitive spirit with them today. And now for their opponents, the Boise State Esports team will be launching with Your Hat, Booty Bandito, Lycan, Dreammaker, Blue, and Legit Soldier. This team is also stacked with Immortal and Diamond players and should be bringing the heat to the virtual arena. And now, since I don't want to take all the spotlight today, allow me to introduce my co-caster for today, Sean, aka Dreamboy.
Hello, my name is Sean Dreamboy Hamjai, and I'll be your co-caster for today. I'm excited for these games, so I think we should just get right into it.
Awesome. Let's go for it right now. And looks like they have the lobby all set up. So just going to be waiting for the game to start here. And looks like we're going to be jumping right into it as we speak. And I totally don't just buy for time as we wait for them to load in. Alrighty, so Dreamboy, I know that everyone here on the Twitch channel already knows who I am, but go ahead and give us a little introduction for yourself.
Hello, I'm Sean Dreamboy Hamjaya. I normally do casting for things like League of Legends and stuff, but I've been playing a lot of Valorant, and I've been getting into the Valorant scene recently, so this is my first opportunity to cast for a Valorant game.
Awesome. Well, I'm looking forward to getting you into your first time here, and yeah, these matches are going to be extremely fun and competitive, and if going by anything that's happened in the last few weeks, well, you kind of never really know what to expect. And so, you know, these matches are, you can never really tell in the beginning exactly what direction they're going to go, but it's just going to be super fun, especially since both of the teams that we're going to be seeing in this first match are going to be entirely Immortal and Radiant, and so this is just going to be a very, very high-skilled game, and I'm really looking forward to it.
Yeah, exactly. And I think there's one important thing to note is that there's only one Radiant player actually in this game, and it's going to be Fader. So I think we need to look out for him in particular once we get the lobby started.
Absolutely. And looking at the player bios here, I think that there's some funny things to mention.
Yeah, definitely. I think that
a big shout out for Queso. He taps heads and kisses foreheads, and well, if that isn't some nice balance going on there, then I don't know what is.
Yeah, and another thing to note is Prime DM also plays a lot of different types of sports, so I'm excited to see what he can do here in an esport.
Interesting. Alrighty, looks like we're going to be finally jumping into this match here, and now let's look at the team composition. Now, if we are going to be looking out, we're seeing on the defending team first, with 1 Sentinel, 1 Initiator, 1 Controller, and 2 Duelists. And then looking right across at the attacking team, also going to be starting with 1 Sentinel, 2 Controllers, and 2 Duelists. Now, the lack of an Initiator on this map is going to change up some things. However, going forward for having 2 Controllers, especially when you've got the Omen and the Viper, now that's going to allow you to see basically full control over a site, utilizing all of those smokes.
Yeah, what I'm curious about is the Viper pick. I know it's strong on split, but recently even the pros haven't been able to pick Viper up and use her effectively. So
absolutely, we are going to be seeing it start off really quickly here as Your Hat takes out Fader, and that's going to be the Radiant player down already. Your Hat picking up a double kill on Prime and CD, but Clairvoyance is going to be able to trade it out and take him out. Dreammaker going to be getting a kill himself before getting traded out by Queso, and is now going to be just down to the 1v3 situation here. Queso is the attacker, does not have the bump, but he does have to clutch up here. Let's see, he's going to be missing his shots up into heaven, and Lycan is going to be able to take him out, giving the first round over to Boise State.
So the Viper screen blocked off quite a bit of the defending side vision, but that still wasn't enough to be able to just force their way onto site. And I think it was Prime MCD who pushed through early and then just got absolutely destroyed through the crossfires. So they're gonna need to come up with a better plan if they're gonna be able to get onto the site here.
Absolutely. And just looking at it, we are just going to be seeing Your Hat doing some absolute domination there. That double kill onto the site was extremely fast, and I'm excited to see what UNT is going to be able to do to counter his extremely fast-pacedness. So let's see here. Looks like the attacking team is going to be stacking out into mid here, and we are going to be seeing Fader go down immediately yet again. Now, Fader is attempting to entry frag here as Raze, but we've seen him get shut down both times. Hopefully that is going to be changing as we get into the later rounds here. Let's see what Legit Soldier's going to be able to do, trying to hold out in heaven here. Going to be getting leered out by Reyna as the entirety of the attacking team pushes forward. They're going to be able to make it out in front of him here. Lycan going to be trying to sit on site here as Cypher, and he is going to be able to take out Queso here. Is he going to be able to take out the Omen as well as Booty Bandito takes out Alexa? No, Prime MCD is going to be able to take out Lycan as Clairvoyance takes out Legit Soldier, but Your Hat and Booty Bandito are going to be finishing that back off, giving the defenders their second round here.
So I think it was just the difference in weapons there. I don't think that they could have done much more with the pistols that they had, but I think they gave a solid effort, and you know what, that's not a bad pistol round.
Absolutely, and you're exactly right here. It's usual that the team that wins a pistol round wins the next eco round as well, but now we are going to be seeing the attacking team here from UNT focusing with an entire stack of Phantoms and Vandals and full armor as well. However, this is going to be a crucial round for them because if they do lose this, that's going to be putting their economy in shambles. Now, let's watch as UNT gets ready to roll out here, and Huxa is going to be leading the pack in mid, but he's going to be leading into some resistance here as Reyna and Phoenix are both going to be setting out there. We are seeing them stack out also out of Garage here where Lycan is controlling the entire site. However, all of his Cypher utility is yet to be seen how it's placed here, if at all. So that's actually a pretty interesting play by him there, but let's watch Huxa going to be peeking out as the defending Phoenix rotates off of heaven and into the site here. So watching as the red team just gains more and more control pushing forward. University of North Texas has gotten now farther than they have before. We're going to be seeing that Viper utility go out here, and that's going to help out a lot. Unfortunately, though, Huxa going to be getting flashed here, and Queso and Fader both picking up 1 kill each. That's going to be bringing this into a very nice 2-man advantage for UNT here. Huxa going to be leering out as he fights Breach here. They're just flashing each other and utilizing all their utility against each other here. Huxa going to be watching his back, but there's not going to be anyone there to watch out for. So let's see what Queso is going to be able to do as he pushes up here. He knows that the Breach is in there, and they do not know where Reyna and Omen are there. But there's Omen pushing in, taking out Huxa there. Now it's going to be down to a 4v3 situation. Booty Bandito getting ready to push out into the site here from CT. Your Hat as well, going to be just utilizing all of his utility to try to control the site to push out. Going to be flashing, but unfortunately not going to be finding anything. Queso takes out Dreammaker, but Your Hat takes out Queso. Fader trades it out himself, but Fader picks up a 3K and taking out Booty Bandito. Going to be given the very first round out here to UNT.
Yeah, I mean, great entry. I think that's the biggest thing that got them that round there.
Absolutely, and especially the just that difference in weapons like we were talking about before, and that's usually what happens, right? Is that you see the pistol round and the first eco round go down, and then as soon as that team that lost those first 2 rounds can actually finally afford a full weapon buy, it's really going to come in their favor here. However, we are going to be seeing now both teams able to fully purchase here, and especially seeing Boise State doing whatever they can now to make up for that lost economy from losing that round here. Watching Hucksta pushing out into mid here, going to be doing some damage up against Solja, but unfortunately not going to be getting the kill here. Solja most likely going to be healing out in heaven there, as we see Reyna pushing in the back. And let's watch here as the entirety of UNT is just stacking in mid here, and they're going to be facing a little bit of resistance as Cypher and Phoenix and now Reyna as well, finishing that rotation, going to be pushing back out, holding into heaven here. Now, all of Lycan's utility is going to be on Garage. However, UNT completely circumvented it by going into mid here. Nice utilization of that Viper utility here to just block it out. And legit Soldier going to be sitting up here on this heaven bracket, and he's going to be able to pick up one, but Huck's going to be trading it back out. Booty Bandito going to be taking out Fader as well, bringing this into a 4v3 situation. Booty very, very narrowly avoiding death there by using that Reyna invincibility here. Prime MCD going to be planting the spike here. Dreammaker going to be concussing out and not going to be hitting anything as there was nobody right there specifically. But Lycan going to be making this into a 4v2 situation, and Dreammaker makes it a 1v4. And there we go. Booty Bandito taking on Huxa, bringing Boise State into a 3-1 situation here.
Yeah, I mean, I think defender side advantage is really coming into play here, and on top of that, just positioning from Boise State is fantastic. They just completely surrounded them and then pushed in together all at once, and they have to look at 4 different angles to try and defend and get the spike down, but it's just not possible.
Absolutely, and especially just watching this this performance here, Booty Bandito really has only died that 1 round that they lost here. He is really performing.
Yeah, he looks fantastic on the Reyna, and he's just getting a lot of information and then using the dismiss to move out. He's playing this extremely well.
I'm super excited to see what Huxa is going to be doing with this Marshall, though, if this eco round for them is going to be coming out in handy. Let's watch what Fader gets as Fader gets ready to push out. Unfortunately, going to be getting ulted, and that's going to stunt them a little bit here. Booty Bandito going to be taking out Huxa. Unfortunately, there goes the there it goes. The Marshall's gone now. Booty Bandito picking up a nice 3K though as he takes out Clairvoyance and Fader. Is he going to be able to get the 4K here on the Cypher? So he's going to be rushing Cypher, but Dreammaker is going to be stealing that 4K here. Queso and Booty Bandito going to be picking up the 4K here. Definitely going to be mad at that Cypher for stealing his ace.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, he played that extremely well. He positioned well. He clicks heads well. Just impeccable play.
That Booty Bandito, we are in the 5th round, and he's 9-1 here. I think that, you know, the attacking team over here, UNT, is going to be pretty well challenged here, and they're definitely going to be fearing the Reyna, so to speak.
Yeah, and I'm looking at the Viper pick now, and I'm wondering if it was something else. Could this game be going different?
I think that Viper just needs to utilize that utility a little bit more effectively and a little bit more liberally here, because we've seen the Viper just utilize it as kind of a conservative effort to just make sure that, you know, nobody can see them. But I think they need to use it more tactically. Like, going to be picking up Huxa here, bringing this already into a 5v4 here. However, Prime MCD going to be quickly trading it back out, and we are going to be seeing UNT's Raze ult. It's not going to quite connect though. Prime MCD going to be taking out Soldier before getting taken out by Booty Bandito, bringing this into a 3v3. Booty Bandito going to be sitting here in CT with the Omen as well. Going to be ready to push out here up against the Reyna, the Breach, and the Omen. I'm sorry, up against, yeah, the Reyna, the Breach, and the Omen going to be coming up against a Cypher, a Viper, and a Raze here. Now, Viper going to be ulting onto the bomb. That's going to be extremely crucial. And Fader going to be taking out Dreammaker here. Now, that was a really great pickup there. They definitely were expecting it, but Your Hat going to be taking out Clairvoyance. That's going to be ending that Viper smoke here. Now it's down to a 2v1 situation as Booty Bandito takes out Queso. Let's see what's going to happen here. Fader going to be doing what he can to make sure that he can prevent this diffuse from happening. It's halfway. He's going to be able to take out Your Hat. And let's see here. Unfortunately, it was completely diffused, but Fader is going to be able to clear up that kill, which is going to hurt their economy, but unfortunately for them, they did not pick up another round. So we are seeing 5-1 as far as score goes.
Yeah, Fader went for the full flank around through mid, but when on his pathway back, he didn't run the entire way. So if he ran, I think he might have actually made it. But it was a moment, it was a win determined by like a few seconds at most.
Absolutely, and now this is what I'm excited for. Booty Bandito 11-2 on the 6th round and pulling out the op here. I think Booty Bandito is just using this as a showcase for his highlight reels. Let's watch him. Is he going to be able to get the flick? No, unfortunately, he's not going to be able to get that flick there. Now that is unfortunate here. Fader actually going to be doing some massive damage. Let's see what's going to happen now as the red team gets ready to push out. And looks like they're going to be just making some noise here. We're watching Fader rotate possibly to get some frags on A side here, or at least take away some of the defenders' resources. We are going to be seeing the defending team's Phoenix ult out here. Let's watch Legit Soldier from Boise State pushing out here in the mid to get some information. Going to be unfortunately not able to make it, but he is able to peek with the camera onto the Viper. Now that's actually really impressive here. Dreammaker is going to be taking out Fader here, which is quite unfortunate for UNT, as that is their top frag, and also that was their one chance at you know, kind of screwing up what the team was expecting here. But Legit Soldier going to be taking out Clairvoyance. He did peek with that camera there, that third person perspective. Dreammaker going to be taking out Huxa's Prime CD, and Yurhat going to be getting a trade out here, and Yurhat going to be finishing off by taking out Queso, and that is going to be another round here for Boise State.
This just looks like a slaughter from Boise State. Trying to make a statement in the first half. I mean, this is a defender-sided map, but I mean, it should not be 6-1. I think that there's just a difference in teams here. That's what it looks like to me.
And one of the things that I definitely am excited to see is Booty Bandito finally getting a second chance with his op here. But I'm hoping that Fader, Prime MCD, Queso, Clairvoyance, Huxta from UNT are going to be able to come back from this. Looks like they're going to be full stacking on the B side through Garage here. And now that is going to be extremely important. They are going to be coming up against that Viper. I'm sorry, against that Cypher utility. But Cypher is going to be able to take out Huxta here. Let's see. And Legit Soldier spraying down through the smoke, taking out Fader here. Now down to a 5v3 here. All of the UNT members just get slaughtered there as soon as they come out of there. That Cypher did everything he could to hold them there. And just the sprays from 3 different defenders into the smoke just ended any dream that they had of being able to push out. That's so unfortunate.
Yeah, I mean, it was an econ round, but it was so heavily forced, it felt like they just threw away any attempt to even take a gun off someone. It just felt so forced. They didn't need to push that immediately, but they did, and they tried to get a kill, but they couldn't even kill Lycan. So it just looked really messy and really bad for them.
Absolutely. We are going to be seeing them try a slightly different method here, stacking out into both B, mid, and also a little bit into A, it looks like, too. And it looks like we are also going to be seeing UNT get a full buy here. Vandals and Phantoms. Let's see, Legit Soldier doing what he does best. He's spraying into the smoke. Worked last time, so it's got to work this time, right? But Bandito has been switching off of the op onto the Vandal here, showing off those amazingly sexy dragon skins here. Fader are going to be avoiding the peak in mid, but let's see what's going to happen as the entirety of UNT gets ready to stack out. Legit Soldier going to be doing what he can to hold it off, but I do think that he is ready, especially as he sees that Viper wall go out. He'll be throwing his fireball just to stun any sort of progress they can get out of there, but Reyna not caring, going to be pushing right through it. Let's see what's going to happen here. Yurhat going to be holding it from backside. And once again, he's going to be just seeing all of the smokes, all the Reyna utility here, and doing what he can to shut it down. And he is going to be able to take out Huxta. Queso going to be taking out Yurhat, though. That's a really big pickup for UNT. Let's see what they're going to be able to do here. Viper is going to be almost dead, though. Fader takes out Booty Bandito. Once again, another really big pickup for UNT. Now, just going to be a 3v4 situation here, but they do have Lycan and Soldier to worry about, as well as the Breach here. Breach does have his ultimate here. Let's see what he's going to be able to do as Dreammaker takes out Queso with the off. Prime CD going to be taking out Legit Soldier, and he gets a double kill on Lycan as well. Now it's just a 1v3 situation here, and it looks like UNT might finally have a chance here. Let's see what Dreammaker is going to be able to do. He does have the op. Oh no, with his utility out, he's going to run into the smoke with Prime CD as Prime CD picks up a 3K, and he is going to be picking up the round here. Boise State, 7-2.
Yeah, I think they had a much better idea this time around, trying to collect intel from different sites in mid position specifically. And then they looked and they're like, okay, well, the weakest point has to be A. And then they pushed in. They didn't overcommit anything. They played it slow. They played it smart. Much better push this time around.
Absolutely. And one of the things that we're going to be seeing now is this is a full regular gun round, you could say. Vandals and Phantoms across the board. No pesky ops going to be getting in the way of any of these pushes here. But let's watch Prime CD get ready to flash out and go fully into mid here by himself. However, he is going to be running into a little bit of a predicament here as he sees both the Phoenix and the Reyna doing what they do best, which is locking that down here. Boise State doing a great job of mid control, as they have been doing every single round here. Now, it looks like UNT is going to be getting ready to try it maybe again, or maybe they're going to be using this time to rotate into B site. Looks like, yeah, they actually are going to be pushing out through. Now's a good time as Booty Bandito actually rotates off. And Legit Soldier going to be going down by Huxta here. 4v4 situation. Anything can happen. Lycan going to be doing what he can to hold down B-side as well with that. Did he just shoot the Rainolier with his Cypher Cam? That was incredible. Let's see what he's going to be able to do here. Trying to lock down B-side to the best visibilities here. We just saw Boise State's Omen teleport here to get some info. He did cancel the teleport here, but he does know that Fader was in garage. So we see the rest of UNT pushing out into B-side from heaven. Huck's going to be doing what he does best, which is just trying to bide time. Unfortunately, he's going to get ulted on, and that's so unfortunate here. Lycan picks up double kill, Booty Bandito picking up Hucksta, Dreammaker taking out Queso, and in less than the time that it took me to register what happened with Breach's ultimate, their push was over. What just happened?
I mean, it was a fantastic Breach ult to get the 2 up top, and then I'm not sure what happened on site, but their push failed.
Boise State University really just showing off here. And we are going into the penultimate round of the half here. So already with a score of 8-2, UNT really needs to pick something up here. And it looks like they're going to be doing kind of a split buy with some SMGs and ARs here. Clairvoyant's going to be peeking out and unfortunately not using that Viper utility here in mid. And I think that would be a really good play, would be to use her utility a little bit better in mid to get that mid control. Unfortunately, as you can see there, she waited a little bit too long. Vader goes down, so it's now going to be down to a 5v4. And let's see here, Booty Bandito going to be taking on Hucksta as well. Now 5v3, not only to mention the fact that Clairvoyance has very, very low health here. So it's just massively stacked in favor of Boise State. Let's see what Boise is going to be able to do here as UNT tries to find anything that they can here. There's Viper using her utility finally here, but Booty Bandito going to be picking up a 3K on Prime CD. Is Booty Bandito finally going to get that ace that was so wrongfully stolen from him last time? Let's watch what he is going to be attempting to do here as he tells Legit Soldier, most likely, back off, these are mine. Let's see, Booty Bandito going to be watching Queso take out Legit Soldier. And, well, I know that he is ready for anything here, especially with that Sakura Vandal primed and ready. Let's watch it. He is going to be spraying down through that Cypher cage, but not going to be finding anything. There goes the Leer, unfortunately for Clairvoyance here. Clairvoyance doesn't even try to shoot it, and that is going to come out in their favor as Clairvoyance is able to take out Booty Bandito, but Lycan is going to be able to pick up the double kill and take out Queso and Clairvoyance here. And that is bringing the total score 9-2 as we go into the last round of the half.
Yeah, and the attackers committed basically all their money to that one round, and now they don't have anything for this round. So I'm curious to see what they're gonna try to do, but it just felt like that push was so sloppy almost, right? 2 or 3 people are peeking this same angle where they know that they shouldn't really be peeking, and they're getting picked off, and the game just starts off 3v5, 3v5 or 3v4, and they just had numbers disadvantage the entire time.
Absolutely. Those early round picks by Boise State have shown to be extremely important here. And let's watch. We are going to be seeing the UNT Omen teleport into backside. He's going to be actually in CT, pushing out onto B site. Is Legit Soldier and our Legit Soldier and Lycan going to be ready for this here? As Prime MCD gets ready to push out. Looks like Legit Soldier does actually get the drop on Prime MCD, unfortunately. And he's going to be ulting out himself to try to take it out. And his ult is going to go down, but he is still going to be just up and running here. Lycan taking out Hucksta. He just clicks those heads. Going to be down to a 5v1 already. And Legit Soldier going to be cleaning it up, taking out Legit Soldier. We are going to be seeing it go 10-2 for the first half here. So unfortunate for University of North Texas, but Boise State really just showing off.
They just look so much better, and I think that's just it. There's not much of a difference in their team compositions. There's not much of a difference in the way they're playing it. They had defender-sided map, but outside of that, there's not much difference except for the fact that they're just executing better.
Absolutely. Now, what I am excited to see is it looks like Queso is definitely well-versed in the art of playing Cypher here, especially as we're going to be seeing Boise State switch over to the attacking side. I'm super excited to see what's going to happen here. Maybe UNT is going to be able to come back, but looks like we're going to be finding out sooner rather than later as Hucksta gets ready to be the sole defender of this A push here. That is so unfortunate, and now Prime MCD is going to be going down. And let's see what's going to happen here as Dreammaker gets ready to do whatever he can here. Lycan going to be playing the bomb here. Hucksta finally managing to pick up a kill, taking out your hat. Unfortunately, Legit Soldier is going to be trading that right back out. So now down to the 4v3 as Legit Soldier heals himself up here. Vader going to be trading out as Booty Bandito Bandito takes out Clairvoyance. Now a 3v2, but Dreammaker right-clicks Queso's head. We are going to see Fader go down as well, and Boise State out 11-2 here.
Yeah, a great attack overall. Just they played ramps and they played site really extremely well. They get the first pick off, they put spike down right away, and then they just defend. And at that point, again, this is a defender-sided map. But if you can get onto the sites, get the spike down, you have the advantage at that point. So looking at the buys here, we're seeing four stingers on the side of UNT. They're trying to commit to this second round buy.
And they are definitely going to need that. Let's see here as Boise State gets ready to push out. UNT going to be doing whatever they can to defend it. Unfortunately, they're going to be allocating their resource in the slightly wrong direction here, which there's nothing you can do about that. They just haven't gotten that info yet. However, we can hear a lot of stuff happening in mid, and UNT should be rotating a lot more people here into the mid area for this fight here. But Clairvoyant's going to be doing whatever he can to lock this down here, and yeah, they do have a defender's advantage now finally, especially with the two controllers here. It's just quite unfortunate that Boise State was able to pick up so many rounds before that. We see the 5-stack here pushing into heaven. Is Clairvoyance going to be able to do anything as she gets flashed out? Oh, yes, she is going to be able to take out Lycan, but Buddy Bandito going to be taking out Clairvoyance as Yurhat going to be taking out Huxta. Let's see what's going to happen now. The 4v3 situation now. 4v2 as Dreammaker takes out Queso. Fader going to be missing that Stinger spray down as Dreammaker gets a double kill here. Just going to be up to Prime MCD. Let's see what is going to happen. Prime CD going to be the last person pushing out here with the Stinger. Now, he could pick up a gun here, and that would be the move. However, going to be seeing the gun barrel of Dreammaker here, and Dreammaker still getting the drop on it. That's so unfortunate. Prime MCD going to be losing that round, and we are going to be seeing it go into 12-2 match point for Boise State.
Yeah, Boise State is executing impeccably. It's just like they all stack towards male, and then they throw the two breach flashes, and then just hard force and push. Together is 5. Even if there's 1 or 2 people there, they're not going to be able to beat 5. So then they're always getting onto the site. They're planning on the spike, and then it's just over. The round's over. It's already too late for them to do anything. And because they had bought last round, they still don't have full buys again this round for UNT. So this is looking like a Boise State win.
Absolutely here. And now, I mean, unless we see a 10-round backup by UNT, this might be the end of the game here. Let's watch what Legit Soldier's going to be able to do. It is still a 5v5. Do not discount it just yet. We are seeing that Viper utility work its wonders here. That's actually such a great play by Viper here, but let's see Lycan going to be utilizing that Cypher Cage to control it. Unfortunately, let's see what's going to happen here. Lycan is going to be able to push out and take out Clairvoyance here, bringing this into a 5v4. Unfortunately, though, Lycan is going to be massively damaged here. Queso going to be doing what he can to hold it off, using that Cypher utility here to his advantage. Fortunately, not going to be hitting those Sheriff shots that he needed to hit here. Prime CD and Yurhat both going to be picking up a kill here now, down to a 4v2 as Booty Bandito takes out Queso here. Yurhat taking out Prime CD. It's just up to Fader here. If Fader goes down, that is going to be the end of the round here. We are going to see the Boise State win, but Fader takes out Yurhat. He is going to be dodging that Breach util. Let's see here. Breach going to be getting ready to push in. Now Fader does need to hit this headshot. Let's see what's going to happen here. Unfortunately, he's missing. He hits the headshot. The 1v2 situation going to be getting sprayed down. Unfortunately, Booty Bandito going to be taking him out. We are going to be seeing the win by Boise State.
What a dominant fashion of win, and they were just better on attacking. They were just better on defending. It's just Boise State was better overall this round.
Absolutely incredible. That was just so impressive to watch. There was so much happening, and man, Booty Bandito here with a 20 bomb out of just 15 rounds. Just look at that skill gap, though. 20 and 5 here, as well as Lycan picking up 15 and 5. Fader with the third combat score, almost tied with Yurhat. Fader going to be at 10 and 12. Yurhat going to be 12 and 6. And I do think there's a massive skill difference here, even though the ranks might have been the same here. You can definitely tell that Boise State Esports has a large presence in esports and competitive matches, and they definitely knew what they were doing.
If there is a time to say Reina diff, now is the time. Huxta going 3 and 15 comparatively to Booty Bandito's 20 and 5 scoreline. I mean, it's just an insane difference, and they also just played as a team better. Like, if you're always looking at the mini map, they were always pushing together into the same area, even if they were on opposite sides of the site. Right? They were
Absolutely.
more creative. They were just their timings were much better. Their peaks were better. Their picks were better. It just felt like UNT was just outclassed today.
Absolutely. And one of the things, too, is that what you said earlier is exactly right. That they had a very, very similar character composition and their team stack. The only difference really was the initiator pick by Boise over the 2-controller pick by UNT. And that 2-controller pick really should have helped them take the sights, and especially when they switch over to the defense. But by the time they switched over to defense, it was basically over by then, and they only had 3 rounds, which they got shut out of, unfortunately. But I definitely think that it was just a skill difference, if anything. But that is nothing that a little bit of aim training and, just a little bit more time in the scene can fix, And I definitely think that UNT put up a very good fight here up against Boise State. And I think that we might see them again in the future. But for now, Boise State just going to be moving on into the next section here. And I hope that we see them again here on stream because that was just incredible to watch.
Yeah, I completely agree. That was incredible. Really well done by Boise State.
Alrighty, we are going to be taking a small ad break here as we go into the as we get ready to set up for the next match here. So please stay tuned, and we will see you guys shortly.
Go for it.
Okay, so for 1,000 Rocket League credits, we got Gotcha Peter for the winner of it.
Hey.
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Esports College and Career Pathways we are dedicated to helping gamers, players really improve their game, whether at the collegiate level like we are today or as a career.
Go to your buddy and be like, hey, I got paid to play video game and get good grades. What did you get money for?
We really want to give a foundation for gamers to come in, express themselves in their own way, give them a competitive base setting, and provide them with the equipment necessary to, thrive in that competitive setting.
We looked at the resources that are available, and even yesterday I was talking to parents and players, and they didn't even know there were varsity teams at the college level, let alone that there's scholarships. So we took upon ourselves that we really want to put together these combines, not just like Rocket League we're doing now, but we're doing League of Legends in 2 weeks. And beyond that, we're probably going to do Fortnite to really give resources and a recruitment tool for the colleges, but really to get these players in front of the right people at the right time.
We're sailing towards the ending. We're sailing towards the ending. Let the sun go down. Let the sun go down. We ain't gotta sleep. We're sailing towards the ending. We're sailing towards the ending. We're sailing towards the ending. Let the sun go down.
Go for it.
Okay, so for 1,000 Rocket League credits, we got Gotcha Peter for the winner of it.
Hey.
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Esports College and Career Pathways we are dedicated to helping gamers, players really improve their game, whether at the collegiate level like we are today or as a career.
Go to your buddy and be like, hey, I got paid to play video game and get good grades. What did you get money for?
We really want to give a foundation for gamers to come in, express themselves in their own way, give them a competitive base setting, and provide them with the equipment necessary to, thrive in that competitive setting.
We looked at the resources that are available, and even yesterday I was talking to parents and players, and they didn't even know there were varsity teams at the college level, let alone that there's scholarships. So we took upon ourselves that we really want to put together these combines, not just like Rocket League we're doing now, but we're doing League of Legends in 2 weeks. And beyond that, we're probably going to do Fortnite to really give resources and a recruitment tool for the colleges, but really to get these players in front of the right people at the right time.
Hello and welcome back, everybody, to the Golden Coast Invitational, sponsored by Esports College and Career Pathways. As you all know, my name is Artie, and I'm your host and play-by-play shoutcaster for today. We still have some great collegiate Valorant action for you, and this is the third week of our 9-week event that will showcase the great talent that the collegiate Valorant scene has to offer. We are sponsored by Esports College and Career Pathways, and they support the collegiate esports community. This invitational is only one way that they help the collegiate esports programs and players that are available here in the U.S., and they also sponsor The Hive, which supports women's colleges across the U.S. For more information, please follow them on their social media and visit their website, esportsccp.gg. We'll be finishing out today with our second game of the program, and we just watched the Central Mountain West Division with the UNT Eagles Green versus the Boise State Esports that ended with a score of 13-2 in favor of Boise. Now we are going to be moving over to the Pacific/NorCal Division to the in-state rivalry between the UC Berkeley Golden Bears and the UC Riverside Highlander Gaming A team. Just a reminder that the first few weeks of this tournament will be played in a best-of-1 format and is in the format of round robin, with the teams with the best records moving on into the playoffs, which are going to be beginning in November. Not to forget that these schools aren't just here for bragging rights and competition. First place will go home with $1,000 and the title of Golden Coast Invitational Champions. Second place will go home with $500, and the third place will take home $250. Another great match is about to begin as the UC Berkeley Golden Bears prepares to face off against the UC Riverside Highlander Gaming A team. UC Berkeley Golden Bears are going to be rolling out with Teagle, Blue Haze, Che1, IZ1, JT Blaster Boy, and Bufu. This team has a mix of Immortal and Radiant players, and they are clearly no strangers to the competitive format. And now for the challenger, the UC Riverside Highlander Gaming A team's starting lineup consists of Butthole Surfer 6, Vongzu, Solly Tongski, Pete McYeet, Rar, I'm a Monkey, and Vix. They're going to be bringing their full Immortal and Diamond 3 split into the match today, and I'm super excited to see the rivalry between these two University of California schools as we head into the match. To break it down for us, I got my co-caster Sean, a.k.a. Dream Boy. Sean, how are you doing today? Doing quite well. You know what? I'm just super excited to see this, especially since, the last game kind of ended a lot faster than I was anticipating. So I'm really excited to see what UCR and UC Berkeley are going to be able to bring here, especially since I believe that both of them have just gotten out of a match themselves. Alrighty, so I have been told that we've got a little bit of technical difficulty. I'm sorry, I guess you guys can't hear Sean, aka Blaster Boy, trying to work that out right now. But anyway, as he was saying, the last game was very, very competitive and extremely fun to watch, but I'm really hoping that we're going to be seeing a lot more of an even matchup here between UC Berkeley and UC Riverside, especially as we're going to be pulling into the match here very soon. I do know that UC Riverside has just gotten out of one of their competitive matches, and I know that they are also very evenly stacked as far as their ranks go. So most of the players that we're going to be seeing right now are ranging between Immortal 1 and 3. I do know that UC Berkeley has one Radiant player, and UC Riverside has 2 Diamond 3 players. But I mean, Diamond 3 is basically Immortal already. So Sean, I hear that you're back now. What is up?
Okay,
How are you doing today?
Yeah, so I was not going to mention the Radiant again because I feel like that was a bit of a caster's curse. Last time I mentioned that the Radiant was in a game.
A little bit.
They got slaughtered 12-3. So or 13-3. But Bufu is the one that in this game is going to be Radiant. And so he's definitely a player we should be looking out for. I don't think it'll turn out the same way as last game, especially now that we're on Ascent. But I'm curious to see what both teams can do.
I am too, and especially watching Ascent. Now, I believe that we saw Ascent last week or the week before, and the way that Ascent works, especially in this competitive format, is you're almost always going to be seeing at least one Killjoy being played. Killjoy is just such a powerful character pick on Ascent, and really, I think that just like last game, the team composition is not going to matter too much in the end. It's just going to be a matter of skill. However, especially on Ascent, the Sentinel picks do matter quite a bit. And watching what's going to happen here with if any of the teams are going to be picking up a Killjoy versus how they're going to be playing their Cypher. Also, Sova. Sova is another really big character on this map.
I think the two most important ones are Sova and Killjoy for this map, particularly because Sova can hold the entrance with the Odin really well, the good old Sinatra trick. So I'm wondering if any teams will try to do something like that, or if they're gonna stick to standard stuff.
Absolutely. And, well, I think that once we get into the match here, we're going to be seeing what we're dealing with. But do you have any bets placed currently on either UC Berkeley or UC Riverside, or are you going into this completely blind and ready for anything? Because that's how I'm going into it.
I think I'm expecting Berkeley to win simply because of the very, very slight rank difference between them. I think the only ones that are a little bit different are the Radiant and the one Immortal 2 player. But I mean, what it's gonna come down to is teamwork. How well can they execute? How good are they? How good is their communication? How good are they gonna be pushing the sites together? Things like that. So what do they have prepared? So that's what it's gonna come down to. I don't think anyone in this tournament is skillless. It's not gonna just be it's not just gonna be aim wars, right? So I mean, that's what I'm expecting. The team that can coordinate themselves better is going to be the team that wins.
Alrighty, for a second there, I was worried that we might be seeing a game crash here. Valorant, small indie developer, Riot Games, not quite the perfect track record here, but it looks like we're finally jumping into the game here, and let's see who is going to be attacking first here. It looks like it is going to be the team. Gotta check my notes here to recheck.
Sentinel from Highlander.
UC Riverside is going to be attacking first. And
so, there's no Sentinel on Highlander side.
That's very surprising. We're just going to be seeing one Initiator, 2 Controllers, and 2 Duelists here from Riverside. And on Berkeley, we're going to be seeing the Cypher pick, as well as only 1 Duelist, but 2 Initiators and 1 Controller. Now, this is a very, very interesting team comp on both sides. I'm really excited to see how it's going to play out here, especially as we see UC Riverside get ready to push out. Looks like UC Riverside is actually going to be getting mid-control pretty early on here. But remember, it is the pistol round. Anything can happen here. Blue Haze is going to be getting taken out immediately by Rara and Monkey, bringing this into a 5-4. Let's watch as Bufu gets ready to back out. They know that Riverside is getting ready to push into A, but Riverside backs out, and they're going to be actually pushing out into mid yet again here. Pete McGee taking out JT Blasterboy here. UC Berkeley is down 2 players already. Let's see, nice blind there by Bufu here, and Bufu going to be rotating back around into B side into the CT area, and let's see what he's going to be able to do if he's going to be able to lock this down here. Looks like UC Riverside really does have the whole map locked down at this point here. They've got mid control, which they take out Teagle with, and now they're going to be pushing out through. Vix taking out Chaewon here, but Chaewon is going to be able to take out Butthole Surfer before he goes down here. Bufu, the last player standing, going to be getting taken out by Vix, as Vix pulls out a 3K here. UC Riverside, very, very strong pistol round.
Yeah, I mean, great attack. They get a pick off. They get a pick on the top catwalk. They push into it. Everyone on Berkeley rotates, and then they just rotate back. They're like, okay, well, if you want to defend the A site, we'll take B.
Absolutely. We're going to be seeing Riverside here start off pretty strong with this early buy by Butthole Surfer. And, man, it just feels so weird saying that name on stream.
I think the thing to note is that both teams have pretty offensive console. I think that both teams are looking.
Absolutely. We're just seeing the first face-off go out. Sova trying to peek out for that information here for Berkeley, but it's not going to work out in his favor here. He gets shot out almost immediately by Battle Server, who bought that. He bought that Spectre pretty early on, and that definitely is going to be shocking to UC Berkeley, as they're going to be coming across real weapons here already in the second round. Now, Rara Monkey going to be utilizing that Sova information drone to try to find out any information, but he's not going to be seeing anybody here. Butthole Surfer going to be finishing off that Sova potentially here. Sova did get the... What was that? Why did we not see any bullets hit here? Aim! But Vic's going to be taking out Chaewon here. We are going to be seeing Rama Monkey actually somehow able to survive here through that door. The door does get taken out here. We are seeing Battle Surfer get a double kill here, taking out Teagle and Blaster Boy here, utilizing both of his weapons. Going to be down already to a 2v4 here. Let's see as UC Riverside gets ready to just stack out the last two defenders here from Berkeley. Bufu going to be taking out Pete McKee, bring this into a 2v3 situation here. Vongzu holding it out. He takes out Rarma. A monkey takes out Blue Haze here, and it's just going to be up to Bufu here. The 1v3 with just a classic here, but unfortunately, Rarma Monkey going to be getting the double kill here, taking out Bufu, and UC Riverside picking up the second round in a row.
Yeah, they're playing off their picks really well. They force the site, they get a pick, they force the site, and then they just plant it, close the door, you know, set up post-plant positions, and it's like textbook stuff.
Absolutely, and just like last time here, we are going to be seeing the team who loses the pistol round losing the economy round as well, but now bringing it back up to a full buy with full rifles and full armor, as is the meta and you know, the proper way that you should play coming back from the CS:GO days. But let's see here, we are going to be seeing UC Riverside here with still one Spectre, but the rest of them filled out with Vandals and Phantoms. And let's watch what's going to happen here. Looks like UC Riverside could be splitting out between A and B as we see Butthole Surfer getting ready to push out a B garage. And they are going to be meeting up with Mr. Bufu here and also the defending Sova. And they're going to be just doing what they can to hold out Sova, not utilizing his information arrows just yet. However, it would come in handy. We're going to be seeing Butthole Surfer peek out very early on Bufu, getting ready to blind. Canceling his blind. Sova going to be using his drone instead of the arrow here, but there's the arrow. It is going to be revealing them, and Blaster Boy going to be taking out Vongzu here for an early pickup. Blue Haze also going to be taking out Pete McGee here, but Pete McGee did take out Teagle before he went down here. Vix going to be taking out Blue Haze, already down to a 3v3. Let's see what's going to happen here. Bufu taking out Vix here. Going to be now a 3v2 situation here. Bufu, nice utilization of that Omen utility, and really just doing what he can to control it. He lost the control of mid both times last game, making sure that he's not going to be losing that this time around. Rarma Monkey going to be moving into the site here, taken out, but unfortunately not seeing where Chaiwan is, and it's now going to be down to, well, there we go. JT Blasterboy takes out Butthole Surfer 6 before I can even complete my sentence here, and UC Berkeley finally coming out on top.
Yeah, I think the difference there was that they successfully actually held the site, and that they actually had weapons to hold the sites with, right? Good picks from JT Blasterboy early into the round, and that just makes it a 4v5, and even though Riverside tried to get through a push through mid, they just were unsuccessful because it was being held down by Teagle.
Absolutely, and we are going to be seeing Riverside come back in with almost the exact same buy that they had last round. And let's see if they're going to be able to capitalize on it, change the way that they push this time, and push up against UC Berkeley here. UC Berkeley going to be doing whatever they can to hold out this defense here. And we are seeing JT Blasterboy at B site just holding it down, as well as you know, the defenders. They've got a 3-stack of 2 controllers and 1 sentinel here on B, as well as all that Cypher utility on B and mid. So it's going to be giving Riverside a run for their money to figure out where they're going to have to push their resources to get this dub here. And just watching, it's been kind of a slow round so far. So I've been just kind of watching as what these teams are doing. Not really much has happened. Butthole Surfer peeked out a little bit, got some damage dealt to him. But Teagle going to be holding this angle here at Catwalk from Tree. But here we go. It's finally going to be starting off as Butthole Surfer going to be ulting and leering here. Teagle going to be doing whatever he can to just figure out how he can stop this from happening. He hears that Reyna ult. Teagle is going to be able to take out Butthole Surfer 6, but unfortunately, Raw Monkey is going to be taking out Teagle in return here. UC Riverside has gotten the bomb down here on A site here, so it looks like Berkeley is going to be doing what they can to split out into both Tree and Heaven to try to take them out. Vic's going to be leading the push, leading the counter push though, taking out Chaewon from Catwalk. And let's watch as he pushes in from Catwalk onto the site here. And he's going to be able to take out Blue Haze here. Blaster Boy takes out Vongzu, but Rarma Monkey takes out Blaster Boy. Bufu taking him out, though. So it is going to be just a 1v1 now. Bufu does a triple kill. Bufu taking it out. Oh, my God. Bufu with the 3K clutch at the end there, making Berkeley tie this up 2-2.
Yeah, and that was such a vital round, too, because Riverside actually forced a buy. So this round, they're actually going to have to eco. So, I mean, insane clutch from Bufu, but I think that Riverside are actually playing attacking pretty well.
Absolutely. And, oh man, this is what I was waiting for here. The Sova purchasing the Odin on the defense of Ascent. Why does this always happen? But why is it always the best play that we see? I absolutely love seeing this, especially just that Odin spraying down through the wall here, taking out any of the attackers' health as they push out through Garage before the round even starts. There it is, the information. Unfortunately, the Recall Bolt was destroyed almost immediately by Butthole Surfer. JT Blastboy not going to be able to find those hits there. Let's watch what's going to happen now, though, as he gives away his strategy. And it looks like UC Riverside is going to be like, hey, guys, this Odin guy can't even aim. Let's just go B here. But we are going to be seeing Teagle do whatever he can to concuss out in mid here. We are going to be hearing Jet ult here. Blue Haze on the UC Berkeley side of things, defending A site. Catwalk here. Looks like he is going to be able to take out Ramen Monkey, but Vic's going to be trading it right back out. Now down to a 4v4 here. However, we are just seeing Bufu take out Vongzu here, finishing up what he started. Now a 4v3. Vic's going to be leading this push here, getting blind, unfortunately. Oh, no. Lots of utility going out into tree here. Chaewon taking out Vix, and Chaewon also getting a double kill, taking out Pete McKee before Butthole Surfer takes him out, but Teagle actually going to be utilizing that breach utility to take out Butthole Surfer, bringing UC Berkeley in the lead now.
Yeah, that blind for Bufu was actually really fantastic. Hit both members of Riverside there, and it just they couldn't move, they couldn't get out, they were stuck between cat and tree.
And that was just some incredible teamwork. We saw him do that blind all the way out from mid, and then we had one defender from A site push in and shoot them from the site, as we had the breach push in from tree. And man, that was just such an incredible use of teamwork there by UC Berkeley. We're gonna be seeing Blue Haze starting off immediately by taking out Vongzu. Oh my god, that mid control with the op here. I absolutely love seeing the op come into play here, especially because whenever you never know if one of those team members with the op is just gonna be an absolute performer. And let's see here, we see the defenders pushing in this counter push into B site, or into the terrorist B spawn here. Let's see what is going to happen. Teagle gets blinded. He is going to be able to survive it, though. JT Blastboy taking out Vix before Butthole Surfer takes him out instead. Butthole Surfer with a 2K as Ramen Monkey takes out Blue Haze here. And Riverside already taking this out and putting the character diff into their side of things here. Ramen Monkey McKee going to be seeing the off mid, choosing to leave it there, as they are just going to be coming up against a 2v1 situation here with the sole defender that is remaining going to be stuck on A side here. But I do believe that Riverside knows this. They're going to be capitalizing on this, and they're going to be going for the B side plant. And let's watch what is going to happen here. They get that bomb down, and they get ready for this push in. Now, if the Cypher, if Chaewon was going to be fortunate enough to come across any of the enemy's dead bodies, he could utilize his ultimate for that info. But unfortunately, all the bodies are going to be on the other side of the map from where he's going to be pushing in. He does not have time to rotate into it. Both of the attackers are going to be defending the bomb site from Boathouse here. Let's see what they're going to be able to do here. Now, Chaewon does know where Sova is. He saw that information arrow go out. He just doesn't know where Breach is. Going to be able to take out the Sova, though. Let's see what's going to happen. The 1v1. Fortunately, that flash went out right on time. Pete McKee going to be taking out Chaewon, bringing another round here for UC Riverside. And wow, this is just such an even even lineup here.
Yeah, I mean, it's just such an ambitious push from Berkeley, and then they get punished for Riverside because they pushed out too far, but Hostler 6 is able to get a few kills, and then they're just like, okay, well, 2v1, we know Cypher holds A, let's go B. And then they take a B, they plant, and it's just textbook.
Absolutely, and especially just watching here, we're going to be looking at the lineup of what the teams are going to be able to purchase here, especially UC Berkeley after losing that last round. Going to be splitting. This is such an interesting split. They've got 2 Ares, they've got a pistol. Blue Haze, unfortunately, he dashes the wrong direction right into the enemy fire here. Chaewon going to be taking out Ramen Monkey, but Vongzu, Pete McKee, go both going to be picking up JT Blastboy and Chaewon. Pete McKee going to be getting a double kill there on Chaewon and Teagle here. It's just going to be up to Bufu to defend, and the 1v4 defense might not work out here. Unfortunately, he is going to be missing those headshots onto Butthole Surfer. Butthole Surfer did not miss his. We're going to be seeing UC Riverside pick up one of the fastest rounds I think we've seen.
Yeah, I think that they were trying something with, because it was an econ round, they're trying to do some weird push out of A, and they try to force it. But there were 3 members on the other side of Riverside prepped for something like that. The breach fault line comes out, and then it just looks all messy, and then yeah, I mean, Blue Haze also just dashes into them and immediately dies. So I don't think that's what you're looking for there.
Absolutely, and once again, we are going to be seeing the full buys from both sides of the team here. Let's see what's going to happen as Vongzu gets ready to push out with this mid control, but he is going to be seeing Teagle utilize that breach utility. Unfortunately, though, for UC Berkeley, is not really going to be finding anything here. Ramen Monkey going to be leading this out here. To Riverside, getting some information here, finding out where that Jet is playing from. We are going to be seeing that Sova ult, though. Is that Sova ult going to be finding anything? The Sova ult from Riverside going to be in collaboration here with Reyna's ult. We are going to be seeing the breach on Berkeley's counter, but unfortunately, Teagle, Chai 1, Blue Haze all going to go down here. Going to be bringing this into a 5v2 situation already. UC Berkeley going to be struggling here. Bufu is going to be able to pick up Vic, so bring this into a 4v2. Let's see what Bufu is going to be able to do here. He's going to be utilizing all of his utility here. JT Blastboard going to be going down here. That Odin not really doing whatever it needs to. Bufu going to be solely here, but unfortunately gets flashed out immediately. Ramen Monkey going to capitalize on that, take him out here, and Riverside going to be now picking up 2 rounds in a row, bringing this into a 3-5.
Yeah, Riverside's breach. Teagle threw the ult actually instead of it onto a site. He threw it into garden and it only hit 1 person. So it was kind of like a wasted opportunity, but they just didn't have the information because the Cypher camera was down. So I'm not sure what you could do in that position. It was just a 50-50 guess onto where most of the members were, and he guessed it off.
Absolutely, and I think that we're going to be seeing Berkeley here really struggle with their economy. Now, we are going to be seeing 3 ults on both sides here, and those ults might be the difference here, especially when you've got that Omen, Sova, and Cypher ult. Especially if you can utilize that Cypher ult with a Sova ult at the same time, that's going to be even more powerful than utilizing that Sova ult with the information arrow. And let's see what's going to happen here. Berkeley going to be pushing out of A site, but they're not going to be finding anyone here as Riverside gets ready to stack out onto Catwalk and B main. However, looks like they are going to be going for that mid control that has worked out so well for them in the past, and let's see what they're going to be able to do here. Breach could be flashing out and using that time to back off of the site. Very, very good plan. However, we are going to be seeing on Berkeley the Cypher and the Jet pushing out from the bottom of mid here, and let's see what's going to happen. Are they going to be able to capitalize on it? Cypher is going to be able to take out Rama Monkey here, but Holzhauer is going to trade it right back out though, so it's already going to be down to a 4v4 here as Riverside gets ready to storm the site here. Let's see that breach ult. It's going to be hitting all 3 of them here. Vong's going to be doing the attack helicopter strat, taking out Teagle here as Pete McKee takes out Blastboy. Now a 2v4 yet again here, just going to be up to Blue Haze, who goes down. Now it's just the 1v4 again. Bufu finds himself in this situation all the time apparently. Unfortunately, going to be missing those shots here as Butthole Surfer takes him out with a classic.
Yeah, the late rotation, I understand that they were trying to flank, but there was no way that they were going to be able to help both their teammates on B site there if they take the whole long way around. So I'm not too sure why Berkeley doesn't want to contest for that mid pressure. It seems like they're kind of just giving it up.
Absolutely, but it looks like they are going to be trying to change that this round here. We see Blue Haze pick up the op, and just as well, this is just an interesting split by here. I'm hoping that JT Blaster Boy realizes that he needs to purchase a gun very soon. But let's see what's going to happen. It is going to be a 3-6 situation here, and Riverside actually not even going for the mid control themselves. We are just going to be seeing them fully push into A main and B main, and let's see what's going to happen here. That split into B main, especially with that Reyna and Jet, has really been powerful for them in the past, and let's see what's going to happen. It looks like they are going to be walking into mid now, Riverside, as Berkeley still has their op sitting in mid waiting for something here. Now, we have a lot of shots going off here. Berkeley, unfortunately, going to be losing their mid pressure here as Blue Haze rotates around to B side here, and that's a great play by Riverside here. But unfortunately for Riverside, Blue Haze gonna be able to take him out here. Berkeley get a nice strong pickup here, and that might be the difference here. Let's see what's gonna happen as they go into a 5v4 here. Bufu gonna be utilizing all of his utility to make sure that he can just get this control in tree. We are gonna be seeing JT Blaster Boy get the ult out. Not gonna be finding anything though. He is gonna be able to trade out with a double kill immediately though. Pete McKee gonna be getting a kill, and then goes immediately for that plant here. Teagle gonna be taking out Butthole Surfer, but let's see what he's gonna do. He's gonna be dropping out, getting ready for that flash here, but Pete McKee hiding behind Generator, gonna be getting pushed by 3 people, but Bufu gonna be doing what he can here. Teagle gonna be taking out Pete McKee, as I'm pretty sure I just saw Jet try to knife him. Is that what I just watched? Yeah. Missed 2 point blank off shots, so he just swapped to the knife and went for that. It's harder to miss those, I guess, but I mean, that was actually a fantastic play by Teagle, because JT Blaster Boy would have been dead if not for the flash there, and then JT was able to capitalize off of a very good flash, and that's how they won the round. They get 2 or 3 kills for that, and then they all just force the last guy off the site, and he's dead, and then Absolutely, and you can definitely sense the rivalry that's going on right now. Both of these schools are the University of California system here, so they're basically sister schools. And just watching what's going to happen here, Vongzu going to be capitalizing on the fact that he knows that Blue did not do his best with the op in the last round here, so we are going to be seeing the UC Riverside Jet pull out the op in mid for themselves here. Now, let's see what they're going to be doing here, watching as Bufu gets ready to just hold out on mid here. He's going to be seeing Vongzu. No, he's not. Vongzu just waiting for it to happen here as Blue Haze waits on A site this time instead of mid. But let's see what's going to happen here. Blue Haze is going to be watching for Catwalk, but no, Riverside going to be going for that mid control here. And Bufu going to be getting taken out by Butthole Surfer 6. That means Riverside has full mid control at this point here. Teagle going to be trying to take it back here with those flashes pushing in through that Omen utility. However, he's not going to quite be able to find it just yet here. Those flashes not hitting all the way through that Omen utility here. And Rama Monkey, Butthole Surfer 6, Vongzu all going to be picking up 1 kill each here. JT Blaster Boy, though, taking out Vix here. And unfortunately for Sova, he is going to be going down here. Riverside going to be picking up a 7-4 lead here. And looks like they also picked up the op here. That the last round before the switch here, no expenses will be spared here. I think that we are going to be seeing a lot of extra money go down on the side of Riverside here, possibly some extra weapons here. If they want an Odin and a Vandal, they can have it. It's the last round of the half, no point in saving here. Unfortunately for UC Berkeley, they're just not going to have the economy to buy an op or really a full buy for their team here, and it's just really unfortunate to see that here. But UC Riverside really going to be doing whatever they can. Unfortunately, for no secondary weapon buys. It makes me so mad. You have so much money, use it, but it's going to be a-okay. Let's watch what's going to happen as Blue going to be doing what he can to dash out. Blue Haze takes out Vic. That's a strong pickup. Pete McKee going to be sitting down and making sure that he does not get picked out with a bomb. And backing off, going back into mid-control where they can be comfortable here. Vongzu waiting for that double peek again, but it's not going to happen here. UC Riverside going to be struggling to figure out where they can push in. Ramen Monkey gets pushed out himself out of B as UC Berkeley really just gets a solid defense here.
Yeah, and one thing I want to mention is that Riverside is playing the information game really well. They're slow peeking, they're checking little corners, and then they're like, okay, what can we get out of this, out of using our utility? And then they just rotate wherever they know.
Bufu going to be doing what he can here as Pete McKee takes out Blue Haze here. Butthole Surfer going to be taking out Seagull, and Rar I'm a Monkey takes out Bufu here. So it's going to be down to the 2v4 that UC Berkeley knows all too well. Let's watch what Butthole Surfer 6 is going to be able to do. Is he going to be able to take him out? Yes, he is going to be able to take out Chaiwan here. It's just going to be up to Sova. JT Blaster Boy. Let's see what JT Blaster Boy from UC Berkeley is going to be able to do here. It is going to be the 1v4 situation here, and he has not one, but 3 ults that he has to deal with as well as he pushes in. Let's see what's going to happen. He's going to be taking out that door, giving away his position here as Breach tries to counter and push him extremely aggressively here. Oh, nice job by JT Blastboy, but unfortunately he's going to be missing those shots here, and Butthole Surfer 6 is going to be able to capitalize on that and take him out here. UC Riverside going to be going 8-4.
Switching sides.
Yeah, I'm really concerned because Berkeley is not contesting that mid pressure at all, and they're just letting Riverside control where they want to go onto A side or B side. So I'm just wondering, like, at what point do you say that, okay, maybe we should contest the center of the entire map, you know?
Absolutely, but as we see UC Berkeley switch over to the attacking side of things, I'm wondering how their team composition is going to be able to help them out, especially since they should have had a slight advantage with the Cypher on defense. But let's see how well it's going to be working out for them on the attacking side of things as UC Berkeley stack out. We are going to be seeing a pretty even split here. The only difference in economy really being that Breach
it looks like they're setting up for something right now, actually. I think Jet is going to dash over with the 2 blinds.
Oh, yes, there you are entirely right. We see Vongzu unfortunately missing those shots there, but that was such a nice dash there, and that Omen blind really just did a lot there. And wow, UC Riverside just such an aggressive team. We are seeing UC Berkeley switch their sides entirely, 5 stacking out into B. Unfortunately though, they're going to be getting completely cut off in mid here as you see JT Blaster Boy getting ready to peek out. Let's see what's going to happen here. Chaiwan taking out Vongzu here, and JT Blaster Boy going to be doing what he can, but Chaiwan going to be getting a double kill there. Butthole Surfer picks up Teagle, and Bufu trades it back out here. We are going to be seeing UC Berkeley actually with a nice pickup here. They are now 4-2 here, switching the sides thing. Now they're going to be double rotating back to A. What is happening? Let's see what's going to happen here. UC Berkeley going to be actually picking up the plant now as we see the UC Riverside Omen and Sova push in here. Bufu going to be figuring out where to plant here, canceling 3 different times. Let's see what's going to happen.
Make a lot of noise.
Doing what he can to push in and just hold the site with his Cypher utility, making sure to watch from heaven. But it looks like UC Riverside not going to be pushing from heaven, but instead they are going to be pushing from A main and Catwalk here, pushing into tree here. JT Blastboy going to be peeking out, get a nice headshot here. The reveal arrow going to be going out, and JT Blastboy taking out Vix here with those wall hacks. Let's watch what's going to happen. Here's Ramen Monkey going to be waiting for those headshots. Unfortunately, not going to be finding him as JT Blaster Boy picks him up, and that is going to be bringing this 8-5 here. Great job by Berkeley here to take back the first pistol round.
Again, I think this is the same thing Berkeley was punished for earlier, just over aggression into the mid area from Riverside, and that's what happens if you're too over aggressive and you get collapsed on. Then you're not going to win those fights. And Chase1 just hitting his shots. I think that's what it just came down to, getting 2 or 3 kills and living with a small sliver of health. But a man advantage is a man advantage, especially if it's someone who can gain you so much information like a Cypher.
Absolutely, and we are going to be seeing them basically half buy into this round. We see Spectres and Ares going into play, which is definitely going to help them out as they get ready to challenge one of these sites here, especially because of the fact they can push in challenge these sites without a Sentinel. They might actually have a pretty good advantage, since the defenders just aren't going to be able to utilize that Sentinel utility since they don't have a Sentinel. But let's watch what's going to happen. Omen and Jet going to be the sole defenders of A site here before that Sova can rotate in. And if the attackers of UC Berkeley can push out before that Sova makes it to the site here, that might be extremely powerful. Blue Haze actually going to be closing the door. Teagle takes out Rama Monkey, though, unfortunately, for UC Riverside here. And let's see what Berkeley's going to be able to do here. They Breach doing a great job of utilizing all that utility here. We are going to be seeing the entirety of the defending team stack out on Heaven, and we see Breach as well going down through Tree and into Catwalk here. Blue Haze is going to be dedicating his resources out into a main here, but let's see what the defending team is going to be able to do. The defending team still on pistols. They don't really have much to lose this round. They do decide to go for a full push and just get picks to take out the economy, but let's see what's going to happen as the 5v4 defense just stack up goes as the attacking team just defends their plant. Looks like the defending team is just going to be
picks here. Yeah.
Defending team is just waiting for those exits.
At all.
Pete McKee going to be taking out Blue Haze here, and yeah, it is going to be entirely for exit picks here. Teagle taking out Pete McKee, Chaewon though taking out Bongsu, Bufu taking out Butthole Surfer. This is absolutely unfortunate here. We did not see any of those exit picks go off like they should have. Vic's going to be doing what he can with 5 HP, but Teagle is going to be able to pick him up with and securing his 3K for the round.
So that was an econ round, so I don't want to look too much into it as there was just a massive gun difference. But they actually played 2 in gardens instead of 1 on site, and what happens is when they close down that door, both players are cut off. So immediately they can just plant the spike on A, and then there's not much of a response coming out of Riverside.
Absolutely. And let's see, though, we are going to be seeing UC Riverside with a full stack of Vandals and Phantoms here, and UC Berkeley with, once again, you got the Bulldog, you've got the Ares, you've got the Spectres. Quite interesting half buy here. Ramen Monkey going to be utilizing his Shock Darts here as Riverside does whatever they can to hold this off, but unfortunately they're not going to be able to hold it off too well. We are going to be seeing this already go into a 3-2 split here in favor of UC Berkeley, but Vic's going to be doing what he can. Unfortunately, he's going to be missing those Phantom shots here. He does hit the headshot as he turns the corner, though. Bring this into a 2v2. Let's see what's going to happen, though. Berkeley got the bomb down. Let's see what they're going to be able to do here. We are seeing both Omen and Reyna push in from either side onto B main here. Great job utilizing those blinds here, and unfortunately, he's going to be able to get taken out by a Bufu. Your Butthole Surfer going to be taking a Bufu, but Teagle taking up Butthole Surfer 6. We are seeing UC Berkeley really come back here in the second half.
Yeah, it feels like they're awake and they're contesting mid now, and so there's not a giant gap of weakness in between both sides. So I mean, they're just attacking really well. Maybe Berkeley just prefers to attack or something. Not too sure, but they just seem so much more awake than they were before. And even though the score lines don't particularly show it, they're just executing better overall as a team. They don't need the kills if they're just playing it better.
Absolutely. Now let's see what's going to happen as we get ready to watch as Blue Haze gets ready to push out into A site. Now it looks like UC Riverside is changing up their tactics for their defense here. They know that they have to do something different since whatever they have been doing has not been working. So they're going to be splitting pretty evenly across. We see the Reyna going actually around the backside for that intel, and the defenders unfortunately are going to be on a massive eco difference. So let's see what they're going to be able to do. We see UC Berkeley just push out, taking that mid control away from UC Riverside, as Riverside just does whatever they can to just find whatever they're going to be able to do with this weird stack out. I don't know what they're doing. They're not even going into mid. They're going to be just setting out into A. The Reyna going to be playing on that Cypher utility that could get the information themselves. JT Blastboy going to be getting revealed, and that's at least a little bit of information that Berkeley can play off of, as the entirety of UC Berkeley unfortunately gets revealed here as they push out in. Lots of noise are going to be made. Riverside going to be doing whatever they can to defend this. Nice job by Breach. Going to be damaging a lot of them, but unfortunately he is going to be getting taken out by Blaster Boy. It's It's going to be already the 5v4 here in favor of Berkeley here. Riverside could be trying to rotate as fast as they can here. Vongzu with just a classic, not going to be able to do much here. He's going to be training out for the Sheriff. Let's see what's going to happen now. Omen going to be utilizing all of his utility here, as well as Breach going to be utilizing that utility to shut down any plays that are happening here. I don't know how they heard Jet was in there or if that was just a lucky guess, but great job by UC Berkeley to just lock down the site here. I think that UC Riverside is going to be trying to go for those exits again, but it's just so unfortunate that they had such a strong start in the first half, and now the second half they are losing all of their progress here immediately. But great job by UC Berkeley. I think that what they're able to do here is they know that Riverside does not have a Sentinel, and they are playing on that. Buttle Server going to be able to take out Blue Haze, though. I think we are going to be seeing those exit frags this time here. I'm eating my words absolutely, as Vongzu unfortunately is going to be the last person alive here, and not even on the right side. I just ate my words immediately.
They were just completely prepped for it. Yeah, they prepped for it. They stuck together within like between feet of each other, like in between like one another, and then they pushed out together as 5. So even if 1 or 2 dies, they get 2 or 3 kills back. You know.
Absolutely. But now going into the next round, we are going to be seeing a full economy from both teams, and this is just going to be so good to watch, especially as we see Blue Haze and Vongzu playing those jet ops here in mid. I'm hoping that Vongzu is going to be able to fight up against Blue Haze here. I think Blue Haze is going to be peeking mid here with that op. But what are we seeing? We're seeing Riverside pull out 3 people in mid. Lots and lots of breach utility here from both sides there. That was actually kind of confusing. I didn't know which was which. Blue Haze is going to be doing what he can as well. Unfortunately, getting pushed back off the site here. We are seeing Vongzu rotate onto A. Unfortunately, there are going to be no players from Berkeley pushing on to A site at the moment here. I think Berkeley is going to be just deciding to go a full B push, which is very, very unfortunate for Riverside, as they've only got Rarma Monkey holding up on mid, who just went down, and then they've got the Breach holding in from Market. Now Vongzu is going to be rotating out into it, but let's see Pete McKee going to be utilizing his ultimate here, and fortunately not going to be stunting them too much here. But let's see what's going to happen. Blue Haze is going to be teleporting into the back of the site where nobody was defending here. And let's see what's going to happen here. Vongzu going to be opping, but unfortunately, Chaewon going to be taking out Vix here. Vongzu forced to pull out his classic, but no kills are going to be had on that side of things here. Pete McKee can be flashing out here, pushing in. Possibly, we see Reyna push in. Unfortunately, going to be getting taken out by Butthole Server as he walks into the Cypher cage here. Blaster Boy goes down by Vongzu, and Teagle takes him out right back. And we are going to be seeing Pete McKee being the last player on the Riverside side, and let's see what's going to happen as Berkeley just locks down another round in a row. Pete McKee gets just completely dazed there. We see Chaewon pick up the triple kill on Pete McKee as they push out. And wow, I'm just loving this performance and comeback from UC Berkeley. Especially just watching as Chaewon goes from like kind of not really doing too much here to now being the complete top frag here. And it's just so much fun to watch a Sentinel perform on the attacking side of things. But look at that, UC Berkeley picking up 5 rounds in a row.
Yeah, I mean, Chaewon is playing like he's an entry fragger. He's getting in there, he's getting picks, and he's just performing. And I think that the mistake they're making on defending was, 1, they weren't controlling mid at all, and 2, Chase has been holding A site, which they haven't really been pushing too often. So it just felt like he was kind of on the back foot, but here he has the opportunity to perform, and he is.
I think Riverside actually just kind of learned from their mistake here. They learned that they weren't putting enough resources on B, so in this time they put everybody on B, just leaving Vongzu to defend on A side here with the op, and hopefully he's going to be able to hit those flicks in the case that Berkeley decides to push on the A side. But let's see what's going to happen. Berkeley going to be getting that mid control, and actually getting mid control, especially in this case, is going to be giving them all the information they need, especially as we see Sova utilizes information drone to say, hey, they're not even sitting in catwalk here. I don't even know if there's anyone on A site here. We do see Vongzu making some noise at A site though. But unfortunately, I don't think that Berkeley is going to realize that he's the only one on A site. They basically have a free site, but I think that Riverside put all of their eggs into one basket here. And if Berkeley decides to go A, then that's going to be very, very unfortunate. And oh no, it does look like Berkeley is going to be going A side. It's going to be entirely up to Vongzu here, especially as we see the Riverside has not put any intention into rotating just yet. They're going to be all locking this down. Cypher is going to be doing what he can on the Berkeley side of things at B to just make sure that they can't do that. Vongzu going to be going down here, giving a free site to UC Berkeley here. UC Riverside going to be rotating as fast as they can, but it looks like the cat is out of the bag here, and basically what has happened is basically set in stone now as Chaewon picks up a double kill in mid here, taking out both Pete McKee and Buttle Server 6. So it's just going to be down to the 2v5 situation here. Vix with a Bucky and a Sheriff. You're not going to be able to do much to retake A with that utility here or that that kit. And let's see what's going to happen as they push out through Sova as well. Just going to be sitting here with his classic out and man, his Sheriff out. And no weapons other than that. This is just so unfortunate. They just keep having to play for these exit frags. But the problem is that they don't get the exit frags. If they got the exit frags, that might change things up. But it's really unfortunate that for Riverside that they lost their entire lead here. And now Berkeley going to be bringing the score to 10 and 8 and really just shaking things up with the half. I did not expect this to happen. The comeback is real here.
Yeah, I mean, I think Chaewon played that fantastic. The reason that Riverside didn't rotate at all was because Chaewon was still making noise. So they thought, okay, well, we have at least 1 or 2 people here. So at B side, but the rest of the entire team starts rotating over to A. And so the Riverside is left wondering, where is the rest of the team? And it's by the time they know, it's already too late.
Absolutely, and let's just see. We are going to be seeing 3 ults on either side here with Ranma Monkey only 2 points away from his ult here. And, I mean, honestly, Riverside is going to need to capitalize on all of the ults that they have, all of the skills and one-man diffs that they have. Blue Haze going to be peeking out here. Unfortunately, missing the op shot here. That's powerful for UC Riverside here as they pick up JT Blaster Boy. Let's see what's going to happen in the 5v4 here. Are we going to be seeing Riverside come back into swing here? They know that Berkeley has been counter-aggressing them because UC Riverside is an extremely aggressive team here. And that aggression, as soon as they dialed down the aggression, they started losing. So if they can bring back that aggression here, they are going to be able to pick up some speed and possibly retie it up with Berkeley. But let's see what's going to happen. It is going to be a 5v4 here. And unfortunately, Buttle Server 6 is going to be pretty lit as well as the Vix is going to be lit too. So I think the advantage right now actually is in the hands of UC Berkeley as they get ready with this mid control to push in. Now, all they're going to be having to deal with is Vix as Vongzu holds up in Catwalk, basically covering tree with his life here. Let's see what's going to happen. Vongzu going to be doing what he can with this Vandal in tree and just waiting, playing for time here. But there we go. We see the Omen utility go out. It looks like it is going to be a dedicated A push. They don't really have much time to rotate here if Berkeley decides they want to push B. So I think they're going to be sticking with A. And all this utility means that they definitely are going to be sticking with A. Vongzu wonders how he did not get blasted by that breach utility here. Buttle Server going to be ulting, but unfortunately Teagle is going to be able to bring him out here. So it is going to be down to the 5v4. Now the 4v3 here. Vongzu picking up Teagle here. So let's see what's going to happen. Vic's going to be doing what he can. Unfortunately getting revealed by that Cypher here. All the defenders are revealed now. So that gives the attackers a massive advantage as they get ready to defend their bomb site here. And Bufu and it looks like they're going to be holding out from from the T spawn here. Blue Haze ulting and an op here. Massive. Oh no, but what just happened? It just traded all out in a matter of seconds. It's just going to have to Blue Haze now, the 1v2, and I think he's going to be saving the op. He knows that they're going to be defusing it. He misses the shot here. He misses the no-scope, and now he's going to be getting charged here by I'm a Monkey here, and he is going to go down here. That's so unfortunate. Wow, in just the blink of an eye, it went from being sided to UC Berkeley to being their first win for UC Riverside.
Yeah, I mean, Pete played that fantastic. He throws the ult down, and then he throws flashes, and there's a smoke that comes down in front of A short as well. So there's just nothing Berkeley can really do because 2 of their players are cut off.
I think that the problem was that Bufu and Blue Haze both decided to play from A main rather than A site here, and that just giving up that site control just allowed Riverside to just walk right in and say, all right, cool, this is ours now, and start defusing. Let's see what's going to happen, though. Butthole Surfer 6 is going to be doing everything that he can in A main to prevent them from pushing in, but UC Berkeley going to be sitting very tight-knit here, basically cuddling together at bottom mid as they decide whether to push for the mid control or push for the A main control. We're going to be seeing Sova ult on the UC Riverside side of things. Fortunately, he's not going to be able to find anything as the entirety of UC Berkeley pushed out onto A, and Butthole Surfer 6 is going to be rotating out. This is so unfortunate. The second that he rotates is the second that they push into the site he was holding, and I mean, that's always how it is, right? Let's see what's going to happen, though. Sova going to be utilizing all of his information here. Oh, we are going to be seeing Omen teleport, and that's the information that UC Riverside needed here, and UC Berkeley going to be panicking now, and they're going to be going for it. They know that they don't have much time now. Butthole Surfer going to be taking out Bufu, but Chaiwan going to be taking out both Butthole Surfer and Vong Zhu. Going to be bringing this double kill in, and now UC Berkeley is going to be in the lead by one player here. Let's see what's going to happen. Robert Monkey is going to be stuck in heaven here. JT Blaster Boy going to be utilizing his utility here, doing some massive damage to Vix here in Tree as Vix pushes back out to Catwalk here. He's going to be just trying to find any sizable information that he can before he pushes in, but unfortunately for UC Riverside, they're just not going to be able to push into the site here with this massive lockdown that Berkeley has going on, especially utilizing their utility at very timed intervals here. UC Berkeley really just locking this down here, and I believe we are going to be seeing a win as we see UC Riverside back off, not even going for exits this time. They need to save their guns. They know that they lost their guns last time they tried to go for the exits.
Vix is looking for something here, but outside of Vix, I don't think that anyone's looking for anything anymore. It doesn't seem like it was working out for them before.
But why does Vic still have his knife out? There you go. He did pull out the Phantom, and he's going to be hearing them to his right, not going for the beaks at all. Definitely saving here. Let's see what's going to happen. He peeks at the very last second, not going to be able to find anything. We go to the score 9 and 11 here. We see Chaiwan and Butthole Surfer both picking up 20 bombs. Absolutely incredible performance. And look at how evenly it's stacked, though. I mean, granted, we just saw UC Berkeley pick up 6 rounds in a row before Riverside could catch their breath and get a defuse win before Berkeley picked up one more win after that. But I mean, look at the scores. It's so even across the board with Chaiwan leading on Berkeley. And man, it's just so crazy to watch this happen here. Riverside gonna be needing to pick up this round here, because if they don't pick up this round, it's gonna be going into match point, and that is just gonna be giving Berkeley the entire energy and strength they need to just keep rolling in. We know that they can win like so many rounds in a row here, and it's just so important that Riverside wins this round specifically, because if they do lose this, then that means their economy is going to be gone as well, which will give Berkeley a massive advantage going into the next round. Let's see what they're going to be able to do here.
And it seems like
Berkeley
looking for a lot of information, and they're getting a lot here.
They are. They take that mid control. They're going to be playing on that, especially as they get ready to split out from Market and B main here. Chaiwan going to be avoiding the Omen flash here. And let's see what's going to happen here. Chaiwan pushes in as Cypher rotating all the way to the back here, taking out Vix. Unfortunately, Vongju with a 3K. Absolutely incredible defense by Riverside. That's the exact energy that they needed here, especially as the attackers are now forced back off of the site here. It's just going to be Bufu and JT Blaster Boy here. JT Blaster Boy hasn't even pushed out of the site yet. Bufu going to be stuck on site. He is able to take out Rama Monkey, though. Let's see what's going to happen. It is going to be a 2v3, still anyone's game, but let's watch what JT Blaster Boy is going to be able to do here. And he capitalizes on the lack of information there. He takes out Vongzu. It is going to be the 1v2 here. Bufu actually going to be getting the plant out. No, he's not. He fakes the plant here. Breach reveals his location here, but only 13 seconds on the clock. Bufu needs to plant, and I think Butthole Surfer is going to be peeking it. And unfortunately for UC Berkeley, UC Riverside is finally going to be picking up the rounds that they need, and that is just so important here. This is going to be making Berkeley sweat, especially after they got super comfortable with the 6 wins in a row here. UC Riverside really is going to be coming back.
Yeah, Vongzu just peaks at the right time and finds the right shots to counterattack, and that's what they play off of.
Absolutely incredible. We are seeing Blue Haze here on the UC Berkeley side of things, picking up an op here. Now, Blue Haze does need to redeem himself with this op here, but I think that if he can get at least 1 or 2 good picks with it, then that will change the entire match. Great utility by Breach there, shutting down the A push here. Blue Haze definitely was going to be playing off that Sova information arrow, but Breach just said, no, you stay there for now. I'm not ready for you yet. J1 going to be doing what he can with the Cypher information. Going to be not utilizing any back placements here, but he is going to be trying to get some info with the cam here. Unfortunately, he did get revealed by that Sova drone. It is going to still be a 5-5 here as UC Berkeley decides where they want to stack out for. Now, Teagle is going to be sitting here watching mid, watching their backs essentially here, but we do see the Jet with the op here in mid. And let's watch what's going to happen. Rama Monkey going to be playing these super high-level Sova arrows. Vic's going to be seeing the Sova information arrow. It's not going to be revealing anything. Oh, it is going to be revealing anything. That's pretty powerful here. Vic's going to be taking out Chaiwan here. Let's see what's going to happen. It is going to be the 5v4 now. Rama Monkey going to be doing what he can to hold it out. UC Riverside actually doing a great job of defending this time. Pete McGee taking out Blue Haze. That's huge. There's the Opera going down here, especially as we see Sova go down to basically one shot here. JT Blastboy going to be taking out Pete McGee, though. Boofy going to be taking out Vongs before Butthole Sword takes out Bofu. So it is going to be down to the 2v3. However, JT Blastboy only 17 HP. It is going to be a very hard press challenge for him to get any more kills with just 17 HP, especially as Butthole Sword one taps him out here. And look at that. UC Riverside ties it back up. It is now 11-11. Riverside, they come back. They were like, hey, Berkeley, we'll let you come back a little bit here. Here, take these 6 rounds in a row, but we're still gonna try to come out on top here as they trade it back out and show them that they are not losing control at all here. It is 11-11. It is time for both teams here to make a wish.
Yeah, both teams actually put extra importance onto B, and Berkeley tries to force B a bit. They find out that there's a lot of members, and they try to rotate A, but they get picked off on the way, and then just there's nothing more they could really do there other than don't get picked off early.
Let's see what's going to happen here. Riverside looking like they're taking this mid control very seriously this round, and Berkeley going to be splitting between A main and that mid control here. And we see Chaewon here pushing into mid. Unfortunately, going to be getting smoked out by pretty much everybody here. And Cypher is actually staying pretty close to Jet here. Rarma Monkey going to be getting revealed by that arrow here. And that's going to be massive for UC Berkeley as Chaewon takes out Peek McGee. Let's see what's going to happen. He is going to be peeking out. Unfortunately, Vongzu was waiting for him. Like I said, that Jet and Cypher were just waiting for each other here. Rarma Monkey going to be taking out Blue Haze before he gets taken out himself by JT Blastboy. It's already going to be down to the 2v2 here as JT Blastboy picks up a double kill. Let's see what's going to happen. Vongzu getting revealed, and he is going to be having to jump away. Butthole Surfer, though, going to be waiting for the rotate. He takes out JT Blastboy. It's just going to be a 1v2. What is Omen going to be able to do here? Omen does have the bomb, luckily, but he doesn't have his ultimate. He used that last round for the information, and he's not going to be able to rotate to the side here. So let's see what's going to, he is going to have to dedicate himself to this A push here, but it looks like Butthole Surfer does not realize that he's going to be coming from A side. Now, Bufu was in this situation, this exact same situation last time. He has the ability to plant, though. If he gets this bomb down, he has to stick the first plant, because as soon as he reveals himself with any bit of utility, it is going to be up to the plant to decide the round here. Bufu's going to be getting the plant down. He needs to find a place to play from here. Now, this is a very interesting spot to plant. He knows that he can't really back off into A main because he just doesn't know how it's going to work out. Now it looks like Bongzu going to be playing on that Raynal here, but he's not going to be able to capitalize on it. Bufu going to be picking up. It's going to be a 1v1. Bufu is going to be able to take the win here, gets the headshot, and that's going to be bringing this into match point for UC Berkeley.
Match point.
What a clutch from Bufu, and what a way to play that as well. He has a peek over at door, and he hears the person over heaven, and just the dash I think was a little bit questionable for Vongzu. I'm not sure what kind of information you're trying to get there, but he ends up costing him his life, and Bufu was able to come up with the clutch.
Absolutely. That was completely incredible here. We are going to be watching UC Berkeley get ready. Now, it is going to be the last round. Looks like Blue Haze was debating picking up an op, but he is going to be playing it safe here and going for the ultimate play here. Or no, I'm sorry. He's going to be going for the Vandal play as we see the UCR Jet ult out here. Vic's gonna be going down here to JT Blaster Boy here. It's gonna be already down to a 4v4 as they push out on a B site extremely fast here. UC Berkeley playing extremely aggressively here. Rarma Monkey gonna be taking out Tico before he gets taken out himself by Blue Haze. It is gonna be the 3v3. Let's see what Vongzu's gonna be able to do defending here. The spike gets planted here by UC Berkeley. UC Berkeley getting ready to tie this all up and possibly get this win here. Now, if they can just let this bomb go, play for time here, but UC Riverside knows they just can't play for time here. They need to act fast. They're going to be going out. JT Blastboy going to be getting the information he can. This is extremely aggressive energy by UC Berkeley, but that's the kind of energy they need here. Vongzu going for the Apache attack helicopter strap, but he's going to be canceled halfway through here. Bundles over gets taken out by JT Blastboy as he picks up a 3K. What's going to happen here? Vongzu, it's all up to you. He's going to be missing the headshots he picks up, and Bluefu going to be getting the win here, and UC Berkeley comes out on top 13-11.
Really fantastic play from both teams, but with the Berkeley comes out on top just from
wow,
the strong attack play. I mean, it's just the coordination, the speed at which they pried for information, and then they left and they just did whatever they wanted to do. That was a fantastic.
Insane. And wow, just UC Berkeley, they started that off so rocky, especially because we just saw UC Riverside just clapping on the first half, but then UC Berkeley just said, okay, we woke up, we had our coffee, and then they just won 6 straight rounds in a row in the second half. I am so pumped after watching that, especially just seeing all of the different members perform here. And some big match highlights here is Butthole Surfer 6 with 26 kills and 16 deaths here, followed closely in second place by Chaiwan, who had 22 kills and 16 deaths himself. And just wow, wow, what an incredible game to watch there. I'm so happy to have witnessed that today. A much closer match compared to the first game for sure.
Yeah, the first game, it was a stop. The other team couldn't just handle the pressure, I guess. But this game, it just felt like right when we thought it was going to be a Berkeley win, and right as we thought it was going to be Riverside win, Berkeley kicks it up. And right as we think that it's going to be a Berkeley win, Riverside kicks up a bit, but they just couldn't do enough. And that's what it came down to.
Absolutely. But great job by UC Berkeley, just able to come back and, looking like it was going to be certain defeat. They just came right back and just, wow, I'm so pumped. But yeah, before we would sign off, though, I would like to thank the University of North Texas, Boise State, UC Berkeley, and UC Riverside for sending their players here. And I'd also like to thank the Academy of Art for organizing this tournament and showcasing the collegiate esports scene. And big thanks to our production staff and my co-caster, Sean, a.k.a. Dream Boy, for helping to bring you guys all the action. And most of all, thank you, everyone, for tuning in this to the third week here of the Golden Coast Invitational, sponsored by Esports CCP. And be sure to follow ArtU Esports here on Twitch and keep those notifications on so that you don't miss the action. And also remember to tune in at the exact same time next week to catch more of this amazing collegiate Valorant action. My name is ArtieZOP, and we will see you next week.
with eyes that can see it all. Cameras to capture your image at City Hall. Realize they listen whenever you make a call. If you want a revolution, I really give it to y'all.
Is the army that bands against bands of dead presidents, determining life of mankind of cancer. It's how we breathe flavor. Colors bleeding in streets like heat paper. A simple humanity is spelled to pass.